Just like the love we made.
Hey guys, it's Shishka Lover One coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. Today's video, guys, kind of a 2-for-1. We've got a double header. We're going to talk about the new tribals, as you can see them here, but we're also going to do a crab wrap-up. Crab wrap. So this last crab was pretty stinking good for me. As you can see, we made it to third place. This dead maker, he edged me out right at the end, getting 49.2% where I had 43%. And we happened to finish above the turtle. Although word on the street is turtle wasn't pushing, so for a guy that wasn't pushing, he did pretty well. Congratulations on fourth place. You know, we see some other people down there too. Bismarck, we always see him all the time. Oh, I don't know. You know, actually, there's a lot of different names on this one. Sergeant Slaughter, we know him. Skull Crusher, making number 30. Big shout out to you, buddy. And, yeah. Crazy Turtle, also at 44. He's got a couple of different accounts. And there you go. That's it. So, yeah, we made it all the way up to stage 126. By far, I mean, you could say this was the easiest crab ever, at least in terms of progression. It was absolutely fantastic for Power Powder. I went fully boosted. I was, what was I? I still have the same statues. I was rolling 253, I think it is. Yeah, 2 GBE, 5 troop damage, and 3 troop health. I just didn't have enough troop damage to swap in there. I need to swap my statues out. I was just waiting to see what these tribals brought us before I did that. Am I missing a prototype? Yeah, I think, no, I got all 3. Anyway, sorry, thinking to myself here. Yeah, so, the crab was great. We're also looking forward to the next crab. They claim it's going to be the hardest crab ever, or something like that. We'll see. And there's going to be no time between attacks or something, so I'm guessing we'll have a finite number of attacks, and we just have the whole weekend to get them in. If that's the case, that'll be a very interesting twist to it. And I haven't really started to develop any strategies for that because it's really, you know, we don't know yet. We don't know yet what that means, so I don't want to speculate too much. But let's jump into the tribals now for the next 2 weeks. We just got these. Or I guess week and 13 days, whatever. Okay, we'll start off at the Spirit Dancer tribe, guys. Power Stone chance plus 50%. Yes, please. Offensive players and defensive players alike will enjoy having more Power Stones, of course. So that's a no-brainer. You know, I think everybody's going to want to boost it up. Hopefully you guys got tons of resources from the crab. And, I mean, I was full, so as you can tell, as you can already see, I've boosted everything. But let's go one at a time, guys. One at a time. Ice Guard tribe. Ice Guard tribe up here, this one is interesting. At first I thought it was like all the buildings are at 60% health, and I was kind of freaked out. Then I realized it was just headquarters health, so for a fully offensive player, this is probably the weakest of the bunch. If you're, you know, wanting to figure out what to spend on, this would be the last one I'd dump resources into, but it's going to be nice. It gives me the option, sort of running a shield, because, you know, the shield's shield is based off of the health of the headquarters. So that'll give you a beefier shield, too, but still, it's only 60% bonus to the HP. I don't know if I don't know if I recommend a shield for a fully offensive player, but maybe, and maybe I'll try it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, moving right along, Frost Banner tribe, guys. This one hurts. This one hurts a lot. Defensive players will love it. And of course, defensive players are going to love the Ice Guard tribe too. But for the Frost Banner tribe, we see defensive building damage of plus 50%. So, ouch, guys. Everything's going to hurt more. So yeah, be ready for that. But you know, the good news is, guys, if you're running stuff with medics, the Fire Spike tribe has an answer. Medic speed plus 50%. This increases their movement, and they say attack speed in the tooltip, see that? But also their healing speed. It's presumed, and I'm pretty dang sure. We haven't tested it out yet, but I think the last time they had this, it did improve the medic speed, or their healing rate. So I think we can assume that's the case as well. So I boosted that up. So they're going to heal us 50% faster, and buildings are doing 50% more damage. Okay, Ember Fury tribe, Grenadier damage plus 50%. I guess this is my favorite one of them all. It's going to work very well with combinations like Grenmed, all Grens if you're really super crazy like that, or TGM, and in my case TGM 152, which is Bullet's best. I would recommend TGM 152 as opposed to 161, simply because there is extra damage out there in all the buildings. I feel like it's safer to run with 2 boats of meds, but you know, fine-tune your combo for every particular attack. Now, the one thing that kind of stinks about Gren damage as opposed to Gren speed is that I mean, it's a double-edged sword, okay? Like, they're not going to get in front of the tanks, which is good, but they also take more time to get to their target, so they're actually getting less damage because they don't move as fast, right? They're not just throwing as often. It also, like, let's see, how can I say it? This hardly matters, it's a subtle point, but like if you think about statistics and stuff, you know, the Grens, they kind of throw, it's kind of random, right? There's like a zone around the target where they might hit. Now, when you have Gren speed, it helps to normalize that. Like, they're just going to be throwing stuff everywhere. So over a trend, you have kind of less standard deviation. If you take it in every, you know, few seconds sampling, you can pretty much be rest assured you have a certain amount of damage on the target because you're going faster. So the law of averages works out as you shoot more, okay? But with 50% damage, there's still that same standard deviation. So sometimes you might do more damage, sometimes you might not. And I prefer speed. That's basically what I'm getting at, guys. But hey, I'll take damage. I'll take damage. That's great. But it's still not as strong for combos like, I mean, RZCM is still probably going to be better than these TGM combos. Zookas just pack a lot of firepower, guys. You can't get around that. So I'll tell you what, it's going to be a rough tribal. But we're not done yet. Lifewell tribe over here. Artillery damage plus 50%. Okay, that's great. You know, I really appreciate that. We'll have to, you know, readjust how we evaluate when to do a barrage, when to do an artillery. We've had this tribe before, and I really enjoyed it. If anything, maybe this is my favorite, because at least this still carries over for combos like RZCM. So it's arguable which one is the best for an offensive player, Lifewell or Ember Fury, but it's one of the two, guys. It's absolutely one of the two. Yeah, I guess that's about it, but like I said, it's going to be rough. Like, I just see the Ice players really enjoying this, and I mean, good for them. Honestly, they've had to run without shields, and they've had a lot of highly offensive metas here recently, so I'm glad to see the paradigm kind of shifting back a little bit. Yeah, so there is one base on my map that spawned while I was getting ready to shoot this, so we will take that out for you guys, and we're going to run our TGM 152, aka Bullet's Best. Skull Crusher, you always call it Bullet's Finest. It's Bullet's Best. It doesn't really matter. I pretty much call it TGM 152 now, but semantics being what they are, it's Bullet's Best. Okay, now let's take a look at this guy. He is essentially a 0 level base, okay? All he's got rocking is he's got no bonus health, because we can see by reading the Sniper Tower health there's no bonus. And looking at cannon damage, we know he's rocking 50% damage. So we can also pretty much guess that he's got 60% health on the HQ, so this guy has already taken advantage of the new tribals. And he's rocking a shield, although the shield is working for 3 days, 6 hours, which means he already had the shield, which I do not understand why an offensive player would put a shield on their base, but hey. Alright, anyway, enough about all that. So, what we see here, we got 3 prototypes. We got the Shield Gen 3, we got the Shock Blaster 3, and of course, last but not least, the Grappler 3. The Grappler being in the front, we won't worry about it too much. Just keep it under probably 1 shock. I think we'll go ahead and BART out the Shock Blaster 3. Now, the problem here is I'm still running that crazy statue combination of 2, 5, 3. So GBE is very limited. However, we do have cheaper artillery, which is great. I think I'll do 1 barrage and 2 artillery on the Shock Blaster and see where that gets us. Alright guys, let's jump right into it. Okay, 1 barrage and 2 artillery. Be sure to get some of that coverage on the shield there. Boom and boom, it's done. Okay. Now let's just drop some critters, bullet, tanks, and everybody else just over here on the right. Get ready to shock the grappler. Yeah, I think the critters are out of his range, so we'll shock the grappler now. Okay, now we got extra grenadier damage, which is awesome. I can already tell they're plowing through these targets. I'm going to go ahead and throw a shock on the cannon. I feel like the Grens might just get in front of themselves. I realize Bullet just got grabbed, but I don't care. Grappler's about to go down, and Bullet should still have... I'll give Bullet a drink just so he gets out in front of that tank. But yeah, Bullet should be out in front, so it's all good. Okay, now, we got plenty of GBE. Let's start working on these shock launchers. 1 barrage and 1 artillery. That's going to be too much artillery. Let's go 2 artillery on this one, see if that takes him out. Yes, it does. Okay, let's put a shock on the boom cannons that we're approaching. Oh, just a half a second too short, too late on that shot, guys. Okay, we got some Sniper Tower doing some work over here, but those healers, are they moving 50% faster on those heals? I think so. I think so. Okay, everything's looking good. We got troops all over the place, but we got Grens raining down the pain from every single direction. 62 GBE, 2 minutes and 48 seconds remain, and it is just a matter of time before this person, like all others before him, find their one-way ticket to Pound Town. Of course, they always return, don't they? Okay, keeping an eye on Bullet's health, getting a little bit low, but you know, guys, we like it low. Let's see if that boom cannon dies before it gets a Gren. Yes, it does. Okay. Now that we got everything kind of cleared out, we can go for the burn. Remember, guys, when you do the burn with the Grens, flare close to your target. Not like right on it, but, you know, just a little bit like a tile behind it, like I just did here. You can throw some critters down, because when the Grens are close, they don't splash quite as much. You'll still lose some critters on the sides, and it kind of depends how the Grens stand, but for the most part, the critters will actually survive. Now, here we go. We're going for the burn. We could have just gone straight for the shield gen, but this is more fun, okay? So it looks like we've lost 2 tanks in all of this endeavor, so he will get some diamonds and intel, and I don't really mind. Go ahead and put some of those artillery in there, and kaboom, just like that, Asian letter player goes down to Pound Town with TGM 152. Oh, looks like we got a crystal as well. That is awesome. Okay. So, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Let's see. We could do what? No, we did Hammerman today. There is no what you call it? Dr. T. It's too bad. Okay, so I guess that's about it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about these tribals, how it's going to affect your gameplay. Obviously, the Power Stone chance. Well, actually, you know, maybe that's why we just got that Power Stone. I wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, we did get that crystal, right? Yes, we did. We got a crystal, so I would like to say that Power Stone chance is already rocking. Glad I boosted it. And yeah, let me know if you can think of any other you know, things to do in this meta, especially with the artillery damage. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of stuff we can get value for in those artillery shots. So anyway, whatever. I don't know. It's kind of a ho hum. it's not as good as the last tribal, guys. I'll be honest. Oh, if you notice, my voice is still kind of raspy. I don't know what the heck happened, but I was getting sick yesterday when I was doing my live stream. So. Getting better today. I had today off. Of course, today was Labor Day. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? I got no more Boom Beach. I have no more Boom Beach content for you guys this evening, so I think I'll sign off. Take one more look at that awesome Mega Crab leaderboard. There it is, guys. There it is. Anyway, hope you have a super fantastic, awesome rest of your day. And as always, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Have a great day.